Hello everybody, it's Nym and welcome back to the Creek Zoo. I have built this waterfall in here. This goes all the way from here, it goes out of the mountains, it goes all the way down here, down these mountains. I've built a little pathway already there. It's gonna be night in a moment. Let's wait till the next day, please hurry. And it's day, that's way better. So we've built this waterfall here, looks way better now. And we built this little pathway here where people can actually see, these are I believe the sable antelopes. And right here we are going to make an exhibit, and it is going to be for, where are they? The small Asian clawed otter, which I feel are adorably cute. So, you know, I just gotta have them. I bought a lot of them. We're gonna build this little pathway here. As you can see in the Zoopedia, ooh, that's the polar bear. There, as you can see in the Zoopedia, they don't really need that much space. They don't need that much water as well, but I thought, you know what, we'll just use this lower bit for it. So we're gonna see what we can work out. Obviously we're going to work with a steel mesh here. And we are just gonna start here. There, we've done a barrier. Let's see, this is 1236. That is, should be alright. Let's just put our little otters in here, and we'll call this Small Clawed Otter. Absolutely perfect. Having to queue to use it, well, that doesn't really bother me. So right now I'm just curious to see whether they can use this or not. And obviously we're gonna need to build a little bit of a, what's it called? Shelter. So we're just gonna use these. And we're actually going to build a very basic but necessary shelter. I don't want it to be that fancy or anything. She says while building an elaborate rock construction. Perhaps. No, we'll nicen this up, of course, but we'll use something like this. Ooh, these are tiny. Okay, let's see. Space is good. Can you go everywhere? Habitat. I guess that's fine. Like, they don't need to be... Yeah. Have a lot of water. That's good as well. We can do with a lot with the rocks in there as well. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's just focus on these rocks for now. This looks very bit man-made, which isn't the worst thing, obviously. Perhaps if we place some trees around it, it will look a little bit better. These aren't the exact trees I had in mind per se, but that's fine. This is what I feel, at least, is always the most difficult of actually building with rock work. I want it to look organic, and right now it doesn't look that organic, so we need to work on that. Oh, well, that sucks. Let's copy this one. I mean, and it can be very easily done with just making some plateaus in here and rotating them so that it looks a little bit more natural. Hopefully. Especially if we are working with these. place one of these in here, or perhaps even two. There. And then if we search this on a small otter, we can place a bedding in here. And one there. There, and they can sleep in here. And we'll give them a little bit of a jet platform, perhaps more than one. Do we have the, yeah, this one. We'll use the feeder we can place here underwater. And this one we can use as well. We have a little submarine toy, that's fun for them to use. You can place a beach ball right there. I need to get a tiny bit into consideration where the keepers can and can't enter. Perhaps this pool should be a little bit less water. So a tiny bit here. Just that the keeper can actually, you know, walk along this route. There, that way the keeper can actually walk here. That's pretty good as well. And meaning we can place this little mud bath. Place the bubble machine, the block of ice, obviously the water pipe. And the feeding bowl, we will place that here. No, wait, that way the keepers can't enter there. We can place that here. That's fine, and we can actually place a bowl right there. Or perhaps like that. Let's see if that makes our little friends happy. It does, that's good. Look, and he can now enter all the way here. That's good as well. There, meaning we can place more rocks. We should probably place them. Perhaps we could even copy this over a tiny bit. Oops, let's not click on that. I didn't mean to do that. Merge that into a group. A little bit like that, and up here I have some pretty cool rock formations as well as this one. You can merge that into a group too. I really like this. I like the color of this as well. It looks really pretty. I mean, why should we invent the wheel twice, right? Take what you have and work with it. It's the easiest way. There. And now we can, not that one, we can place another one of these back here. And we could even minus these, merge these into a group and use these. That's a little bit of a step into the water there. We could do that on this side as well, so that they can actually go in there and on there. There. And we can also place some of these rocks on this side. Ooh, but that way the keepers can't go through there anymore, so we need to keep that in consideration a little bit. Just like that. That way the keeper can actually pass here. So that's good. Rock-wise, I say we're pretty solid. Now let's see what's their ideal. And obviously I'm going to add temperate to that. And we're going to remove the Asian biome. We should probably use some mossy rocks in between here. Just a tiny bit. No, because there is like a lot of water here. And where there's water, there are mossy rocks. No need to overdo that, just a tiny bit. Just like that. While I have you guys here, I'm starting a second channel. Just for all the games that I really like playing and I can't post on this channel because this is mainly Planet Zoo. It is linked in the description down below. I believe it has been for the last few videos. So if you like it, if you want to follow me on there, like to see me play other games, you can do that. We're gonna start the 1st of February when the channel actually has its first video. And we're gonna play a lot of Sims and a lot of other games like Cyberpunk, you know, Sims, Red Dead Redemption, Guild Wars 2. A lot of other games that I used to play when I was like the beginner gamer. So I'm looking forward to that. So if you want to, you can follow me on there as well. As I said, it is linked in the description. And I hope to see some of you guys there as well. It would make me really happy. But we'll see. I mean, if you don't want to, don't feel obliged. But it would be pretty cool. So hopefully I will see you guys there. And now let's go back to this actual video. And we're gonna place some trees. I don't want to overdo it with the trees. I want to keep it kind of mellow. These guys, I believe they don't really mind a lot of trees. No, they don't really mind it, but doesn't mean that you have to put every little bit of trees and plants. We can post some, place some reeds here. Well, that's pretty cool. We'll place some right here. Just like that. These ash trees we'll place on the outside border. Oh, we can place my favorite bush. Can actually place this a little bit in between the rocks as well. I always like doing that, like placing it a little bit in between so that it looks like there's actually like all these plants growing in and out of it. This reminds me a bit of Davy Jones and the Flying Dutchman. I don't know why, but whenever I place plants like this, it just reminds me of Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. Probably has something to do with the fact that one of his crewmates has like this weird little plants growing out of his face, and I'm like, yes, when I place plants, that's where my mind goes. Don't ask me why, it just does, okay? That's a bit too much. It's like that. There. And obviously along these borders as well. Now, and we'll see in a minute if I actually like what I'm doing here, because this is just random placing, and we need to see if it fits into the bigger picture of this habitat. But we can see that soon enough. Oh, I actually really like that. It should have some here, just like that. And we can place these reed strands in between here. So it looks a little bit more variation. There's actually a restaurant in the Netherlands that uses these reed vines as a way to cook duck. Apparently it is really good. I never ate there because it's a Michelin star restaurant, and obviously I don't want to pay that much for my food. But apparently it is really good because they smoke it in the reed. It has this really smoky, reedy taste, and apparently that's really good. I've never eaten it before. You can also have to order the duck like 24 hours in advance so they can smoke it for you. Like, who goes to a restaurant and decides, like, a day before what I want to eat? Obviously, I look at the menu and have an idea of roughly what I want to eat, but never exactly, because what if I order duck and I actually want a chicken? Always big questions that concern me. I don't know if I'm the only one. Probably am, but that's fine. There's a little bit of these in here. There. Ooh, I really like the way this looks. This looks very naturally green. Oh, I love that. I'm guessing all the guests will see, oh, I can see she put a medium amount of thought into this, and I'll be like, excuse me, maximum amount of thought, thank you very much. There. No, I don't want these. I want these with color. And then we can place some rocks in between like this. This should be placed a little bit more like this, to make sure the keeper can really pass. Now, terrain. Let's just see what these guys like. Terrain-wise, terrain. They don't like long grass, they like short grass, that's fine. They like soil, so we can have soil in here, some light soil down to the water. Up here we'll have grass, but not all the way, because here we'll actually have some rock, and we'll put some soil in. Up here again we'll put, no, up here we'll put rock. That's too much rock, darn it. And we'll put soil there, and this can just be short grass. And perhaps a little bit of soil here, because you know you're on the water side. Not too much though, just like that. Now, if this isn't a pretty habitat, I wouldn't know what is. This looks really pretty to me. I like the way this looks. Let's see if the actual animals like it as well. Well, they seem to be happy. She's immediately going places. Look at her, how happy she is. That's a good sign. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. If you have, make sure to give it a like, a thumbs up, and possibly subscribe to the channel. As I said, second channel will be going live soon. You can always follow me on that as well. And I will hope to see you on the next episode. And remember, if you have a suggestion for an animal that you would like to see, let me know in the comments down below. Bye guys!